Morning. Hello. What's happening? Welcome to Hump Day, Wednesday, February the 28th. Traditionally, 3 years out of four, it's the last day of the month of February, but not this year. Nope. We have one more day in February. Today is, you know what? This is a leap year, 2024. So we have a February 29th, and we'll call that tomorrow. Cindy, of course, still on vacation. She'll be back with us on Friday. She is in Key West, toes in the sand, having a real good time. And come in.
Hi.
Well, hey, we got friends. Look at this. What's happening? We got Bethy. And who else do we have? Sneak on around here. Does anybody recognize this lady? Hey, Perrin.
Hi, Bill.
How are
We
you doing
brought you
this morning?
something.
You did?
Yeah.
What do I have here?
Coffee.
Coffee. All right. Sounds good to me.
And
Thank you.
biscuits and turn.
Biscuits and what?
Corn.
Corn. It's like you get. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Oh, a wrap.
Yes.
They know. That's so
Healthier.
good. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Thank
Less
you
carbs.
guys. Thank you.
We've been planning this since Sunday.
Have you really?
Yeah.
We wanted to
Wow.
surprise you.
Look at this. This is Gary. Gary's. I think Gary's referring to my last comment, which was Cindy will be back on Friday.
Yes.
And he said,
Gary
"Yes,
didn't
you will."
believe it for 1 minute. What about this, Gary? Is this cool or what? Huh?
Hey, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
It's pretty neat, I think. They brought me this nice, warm. Oh my gosh,
What did they say was in it?
Chicken.
Chicken.
chicken wrap,
Yeah, chicken, egg, and cheese.
chicken, egg, and cheese. Oh my gosh, hey, guys, you got to see this. I'm sorry, I didn't hold it up. Man, I didn't know they had these.
We didn't either.
Wow, that's cool.
We figured it less carbs.
Thank you.
Is this one of your new shirts?
Yeah, it is. It's
Woo.
kind of like, what do you call this thing? It's like a fleece, but not. I don't know what
It's
it
a
is.
breathable.
It's breathable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
looked down.
but the black T-shirt on underneath.
Always,
Oh, hey, boy.
always.
Hi, boy.
How's it going, Foy? We're having a party here. I didn't know this was going to happen. I think it's pretty cool.
We literally ran into Jem outside. Literally. And
Yes.
he's
Is
like, oh,
Did you
sorry."
pick him up
No,
We're
we
talking-
left him there on the.
on the ground?
Yeah.
Jim takes smoke breaks, I think. I think that's what he does. Jim Myers, one of our morning
He's
guys
over at the coast, right?
over at the coast. Some of you guys listen to Jim from time to time. I know Foy does. And maybe Wendy, I think, from time to time. I see their name on winner sheets. That's how I know. They win stuff. Anyway.
Oh, speaking of winning, I need to pick up my Thursday.
Your
Prize.
Thursday prize.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll take care of that. That's for
Okay.
sure. Well, how long can you guys stay?
How long you want us?
Want me to bring you over a chair, boy?
Yeah,
Sure.
but yeah, just pull something around here. Have a seat.
Do you want a chair or
If
do
I'd
you
have
want a
kno-
stool?
Stool. Stool's good.
If I'd have known you were coming, I'd have baked a cake.
But you can't eat it.
No, I can't.
And I'm not supposed to, but that doesn't mean I don't.
Well, There's
Gotta be careful.
There are types of cakes Bill can eat. There's sugar-free cakes.
Yeah,
And
it's
sugar
Yeah,
like
but
made-
what's
it's
the
like,
point?
it's like they're made out of sawdust.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
they don't have any. They don't have any flavor.
Exactly.
So, Bethy, how are you?
I'm good.
Haven't seen you in a little while.
Well,
Keeping busy?
yeah, elections.
Elections. Okay.
And I got to
Alright.
meet Ruger.
Oh, Ruger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the car.
Oh, that's right. He hangs out wherever Bethy goes, Ruger goes. That's for
Mhm.
sure.
And today him and Jason are going up to pick up Nicole.
Oh, so this is a go and pick up. It's a go fetch visit.
It is.
Okay.
She's on her first train. Well,
Oh.
the first leg, so it's the first train of the day.
Okay, so she's taking a train part of the way.
She takes the train to Philly,
Okay.
and she switches trains,
All right.
and then it's Philly to Norfolk,
Wow.
and then he goes up to Norfolk. She'll get in at. She
Okay.
left at 7:15, and she gets in at 4:50.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool.
She loves the train. So.
It's not too big of a trip to go get her then. Just Norfolk and
Yeah.
back. All right.
Can
I-
you see me now, Gary?
Yeah, oh.
How about if I slide over this way?
No, no.
Yeah,
I'm good.
really, definitely. So what we got here? We got Foy and Gary, and my view here is completely different today. It's like the service that we use to provide this service for you, where we can see what the camera sees and the stuff. It looks completely different today, so I'm stunned by that. It's like, when there's a Windows update on your desktop.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, where'd everything go?
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they did update. Windows did.
Oh, okay.
So they updated
My computer-
yesterday, I think.
I have a laptop at home,
Yeah.
and I probably just use it maybe twice a week. I use computers all day.
Yeah.
I come home, I'm really not. I'll get on my phone and do Facebook and things like that.
Yeah.
But I don't use this
Well,
laptop.
the interface on the phones, at least on the Android, has changed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
They come out with the updates, and then everything's
Yeah.
all messed up. But the moment that I want to use my laptop, like on a Saturday, when it's my time,
mhm.
Windows says, no. We got to do updates first. It's like a week of updates. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
So it says
And then
there
if
for,
you've got an antivirus, it's got to update.
it's right. And
it's got to restart.
it's 45 minutes later. You
Yeah.
guys feeling the pain? I mean, I am. All right. So let's see.
So there was a reason why I guess she was asking you about what kind of coffee you drank yesterday.
Oh, I guess so. So this is black, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But I didn't know if you drank something like, the Parisian.
No, I know what you're
coffee.
thinking.
Yeah.
As Cindy would say, I don't go to $5. That's her joke. Anyway.
He does like flavored coffee at times. Like he
No,
has
I
his-
do.
He
I
likes
do.
his Twix and his Snickers.
That's
coffee.
right. Well, when I saw that and picked it up, it's already flavored. I don't have to worry about any sugar being added or anything like
Yeah.
that. I'll try that. So we'll see. Well, they've got good coffee. Very
Oh,
good.
we should have gotten him a biscuits and porn mug.
A biscuits and corn mug. That's funny.
True.
Not that I look for stuff like this, but I did notice last time I was in there, they live up to their name on both ends of that still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
The biscuits and the,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy.
We say pern.
Pern.
I just say B&P.
Yeah, but what's crazy about that is, it's not like a Playboy magazine
Yeah.
where there's articles and Guy GQ kind of stuff mixed in with it to make it look reputable, I guess.
It is.
It's not. And I wonder about this, and this is as far as we'll go with this subject.
Hi, Wendy.
Why would you have all these magazines laying around
Yeah.
when everybody's got the internet these days, and it's just always in your face?
Well,
Or,
some of them are
You're getting
collectibles.
spent. How so, Bethy?
All right. So when you, like when you go in and you're going
Right.
through checkout
Yes.
there's one with Trump on it. So that's a collectible because he was really young.
Okay.
And then we have one with, there's one with, everybody who is like, just about anybody has been on a cover of some kind of magazine.
Okay.
So some of them are collectibles. Like my husband has a couple collectibles.
All right. I'll give you that one.
I think even Dolly Parton was on the cover of one,
Well,
and her little bunny suit.
Sure. I think she did a photo in the 70s that ended up in Playboy magazine with an interview. But I think it was
So they're-
just suggestive. It wasn't revealing.
Some of
Yeah.
them are collectibles like that,
Yeah.
and you read them for
For
articles.
the articles.
That's exactly right, guys. Don't ever stray from that answer. It's for the articles. Just saying. Anyway, well, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a break here for a second and do a break. We'll be talking about let's see, being unlucky. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So about
That's me.
let's see how we go here. So hang on just a second. Your station for the killer hits 102.5, the Shark, the Traps, and Disco Inferno. It is 8:10. Bill and Cindy in the morning, and Cindy taking a vacay day today and tomorrow. She'll be back with us on Friday, so they say. We'll have to wait and see if that holds to be true. Key West has a way of sucking you in. You know what I'm saying? We're also live on Facebook this morning. We do a live stream every single morning, Monday through Friday. Cindy and I usually are here, and we have we've got a club sort of, just like a family of friends that check in a little bit for a few minutes if they can each and every morning. Hey, Bill. Hey, Cindy. How you doing? What's going on? And it might be 4 or 5 of them this morning, 10 or 15 of them the next. But this morning, I'm graced with the presence of 2 of them live in the studio. and they just walked in, which makes me wonder where our doorman is this morning. Where's
We
he?
bribed him.
We have Perrin and we have Bethy here this morning. Just I want you to say a quick hello so they'll know you're definitely here.
Hello.
Hey.
All right. So what's the occasion? You guys brought me some food. I see
Yeah.
that. And some
Yeah.
coffee.
Yep. We just wanted to surprise you.
All right.
Since you're
well,
by yourself.
Yeah, I know. It is kind of lonely in here in the studio. But thank you guys so much for being so thoughtful, for stopping in to say hi.
Yep.
And Perrin, of course, from Southern Shores, Bethy Collington. Is
Yes.
that right? Okay. And they brought me a chicken, egg, and something wrapped.
Please.
Chicken, egg, and cheese. A healthy looking thing. And a nice black cup of coffee. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
You
it.
deserve it.
Thank you. We have a wind advisory in effect. Let's see. That goes into effect today, along with a coastal flood advisory through sometime tomorrow morning. Mostly cloudy, breezy today. High of around 70 for the coast, 77 inland. Winds gusting to about 37 through the day today. So it's going to be breezy. So showers and breezy tonight. Low of 40 for the coast and 34 inland, and winds gusting to 38 for tonight as well. Sunny, chilly tomorrow. We're talking breezy, high of 46 along the coast and 51 inland. Around the area this morning, let's see, we got this hour. We got 56 in Hanover, 62 in Edenton, and we've got 61 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
It's definitely nice outside.
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, hang on. I'll catch up with everybody. Let me get my Today in Music going.
I had to get Ruger some bacon too. So there's
Well,
bacon in my pocket.
Oh, okay. There's bacon in the car?
No, there's bacon in my pocket. He had
Okay.
a piece and I
Say, I was going to say, if you left bacon in the car,
It
there
ain't
is
there
not
now.
bacon in the car.
No.
Hate to tell you guys that.
Gary, the answer to your question is no. It didn't help
Oh,
because I didn't know what that word was. The last word. So,
Oh, on Wordle?
on Wordle. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to play that. I've never done
I
that.
have never played that either. So
Mrs. Thomas plays
Well,
some game.
Gary's the only reason I am playing it
hey,
every
Tracy.
day. now.
Okay. All right.
So
All right.
I got it in 5.
You
So-
bought a big barn. Don't you have a big
Oh,
barn?
he had a
Gary?
dream last night.
Okay. In Virginia. All right. I'm going to build a house inside the barn.
That's an oxymoron.
It kind of is.
Just think. I'm gonna have to do
Why'd you build a barn? So I can build my
never see
house.
sunshine. I'm going to do it. It'd be so efficient.
And, well, you know what? It would be a vacation barn.
They would never see sunlight.
That's right.
No, the house would never see sunlight.
But the barn
see-
would. Yeah, the barn
see. Unless you
Well-
What
put
kind of
skylight-
animals would you have in your barn?
What kind of animals would I have in the barn? I'd have to have one pig, but you have to be small, like Arnold on Green Acres. No big pig.
Yeah.
Pig. They're my favorite.
Yeah, because it's a barn. Maybe a
chicken.
They're too
Maybe a
loud.
few chickens.
But we can't have chickens in Southern Shores, supposedly.
I'm
But
saying-
supposedly there are chickens in Southern Shores.
Right. Foy wants to know about the fire in Mania. We could talk a little bit about what we know. Perrin might know a few extra details simply because she's
From what I understand, the marina next to it got some damage.
Oh, the boat works?
Yeah.
okay.
It was
Now this
big.
was this warehouse
Yeah.
that belonged to or was
Mania
rented
Furniture.
or
Mania
that-
Furniture
Mania-
Warehouse.
yeah, and it was full of according to Ken on his Facebook page last night, he said it wasn't so much furniture, thank goodness. It was
Yeah.
upholsteries, some carpets and things
Right.
like that.
Well, the thing is, this is the second fire this company's had in a week, from what I understand.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Supposedly
Yeah.
one up in Virginia.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's tough.
But 3 things happened simultaneously yesterday. You had
All right,
the
yeah,
fire.
explain that. This was a big day. It was a big day, a busy day for first responders.
So what you had the fire,
Mhm.
then you had an accident at an intersection,
Right.
and then you had crap. What was the other thing?
There was a gas leak.
A gas leak.
I heard about
oh,
the
yeah,
gas leak. Yeah.
and like not far from the accident.
Okay.
So,
And because of the old Man's Harbor Bridge being under
construction.
construction, they had to go on the new bridge
To get to it.
to get to it,
Yikes.
which put time
Yeah, that's probably
on response. And
10 minutes probably
and
at
3
least.
Yeah.
counties.
Carroll,
Wow.
Currituck, and Dare.
Isn't that something?
So,
You know, I slept through the whole thing. I
I-
got home yesterday afternoon, my nap is if I'm not asleep by 3, I'm not doing too good.
Yeah.
So it's about 2:45, and I sleep for a couple hours. But I woke up and Mrs. Thomas had gotten home from work, and she said, "Did you hear what happened?" I'm like, "Obviously not. What?" She says, "Well, the warehouse in Man's Harbor for many furniture burned to the ground." I was like, "Man," and I think that was everybody's response yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Well,
Had
they
not
were
been
calling for
prepared, I wouldn't
water.
have known.
They were calling for water. They
Yeah.
needed water bad.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's a potential issue for Man's Harbor. I think some municipal water.
Yeah.
That's expensive though. That's expensive
Well-
for the community and the county. But I don't think it. According to Ken and what he's posted on Facebook, he didn't think that would have really
Helped any?
in the end.
Yeah.
It might have helped them do their job quicker.
Well, they
Which was to
needed
get the
water
fire
because there was 2 full gas tanks right near there.
Oh,
So they had to make sure everything was wet down so they didn't
Okay.
catch on
Yeah,
fire.
and they didn't blevy.
blow. Okay, gotcha. All
The
right,
word is blevy.
Blevy.
So yeah, there was
This
a lot.
no fireman to me
There was
coming
a
out.
lot
gotcha.
to what happened over there.
I bet
Yeah,
there
'cause-
was. It was probably very
And
complex.
at 10:30 last night, when I picked up my son from his fire department, they still had a truck out at Southern Shores.
I'm sure the wind
Gotcha.
wasn't helping.
Well, gosh, it could have been today. That would have been,
Yeah.
it takes me back to a couple of years ago, just north of where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, when Christmas Mouse.
the Christmas Mouse building caught fire and burned to the ground.
Well, you guys went live with that.
Yeah, our buddy Ray Turner.
Yeah,
he just
and
happened
when
to go.
I was still inland,
Mhm.
and when I heard about it, I was like, "Oh my god!" Because I thought Dixie was still
A lot
on
of
the
people.
second floor, because I know that's where it was at the
It
time,
was at one time.
or at one time. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I hope everybody's okay." Yeah.
Right.
And then when I saw the live, I was like, "Okay, y'all got out." And then Ray's like, "We aren't over there anymore."
Man, yeah, that was fortunate for the radio station. I was a part of that radio station when it walked into that studio for the
Yeah.
first time in 1987. Yeah, I'm that old. That's right. Yeah, and it carried a lot of memories that building for me.
Mm.
A lot of friends, a lot of coworkers through the years, and
A lot of
The-
mutual friends for us,
yeah, that's exactly right.
Ken and
Yep,
John Ray.
mhm, that's right. And to see that go up in flames on that level for me, that was really hard to watch. That was a
Yeah.
tough one that day. But you know what?
Well, that's kind of like the cotton gin. When the cotton
absolutely.
gin went up, they had
think
all
of-
those departments come in.
Yeah, you got 5-alarm fire.
Yeah.
I believe that's just crazy.
I don't even know how many on fire this was. If you figure all the fire departments from here, Avon
So-
came up to it,
Yeah.
Currituck, Tyrell,
All right.
and what
All
is
right. It's Terrell County, by the way.
Yeah. it's
Terrell?
Terrell.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Us
It's not.
Pennsylvanians.
It's not Tyrell. It's not Terrell. Mark. It's Terrell County.
Terrell. Gary's going to have alpacas and chickens.
That's what I'm reading right now. Yeah. So we're talking about. Is he talking about the barn?
Yes, with the house inside,
So you're gonna have alpacas and chickens around your house?
plus a
In the
place to park his car and boat. Weird dreams. That's what I get for drinking too much wine.
Well, stay away from the winery across the street.
That's right. It must have been a new batch, huh? Those young grapes, they twist your mind up. They really do. Just messing with Gary. I can't wait to meet Gary.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of pictures of him.
When's he coming down for vacation?
Well,
Good question.
He's going to Venice for
Venice.
vacation,
In
which
May.
is nowhere
Okay.
near us.
When is he coming here for vacation?
We
Gary?
don't know.
Well, we're going to have to find out when the breakfast is. I think that's a big.
Oh, okay.
That's a big part of it, guys. I'm not going to eat this until we're done with this. Oh, it's still warm. It holds the heat. In case you didn't see it, they bought me a nice chicken, egg, and cheese wrap. I bet it's going to be good. I really do. So, well, let's see what
I
else.
got a cinnamon bun.
Okay. One other thing I wanted to talk about, and I think I've got a couple of minutes here before we do Today in Music. And I want to downnote this, but I think this guy, as far as our culture and Americana and being a symbol of something great, I think we need to mention him today. Gary Sinise. Everybody knows him as
Yes.
Lieutenant Dan.
He's such a
Yeah.
good guy.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
The Lieutenant Dan Band and Foundation, helping veterans. And look at what he went through as
My daughter got to meet him.
he's a super guy.
Mm-hmm.
His son, Mac, passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, Mac had 5 years with a really rare form of cancer. And it's really a struggle. It was debilitating and paralyzing. Literally, by the time Mac was finished with his battle, I think he was from the chest down, But he was in his 20s, maybe not even 30 years old. And I just think of, of all the great things that somebody like Gary Sinise does for our country, our people, our veterans, and just his neighbors everywhere he goes, the impact he has. You got to stop and think, why does something like that happen to a guy like that? I think everybody thinks about it. So if you have a second, if you believe that way, say a prayer for him. If you don't, there's nothing wrong with sending some good vibes his way. I think he definitely needs it. I'm sure it's a big loss. I couldn't imagine losing a son. I just couldn't. So sorry about the downer, but that's, sometimes you got to talk about it to get the information out. So, hey, Lisa, what are you doing this morning?
Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Gary's reliving his dreams. If you look at the comments,
And
Lisa,
that may be scary sometimes.
I don't know. He said he got some bad wine or too much of it.
Well, if you
Maybe
build a barn with a house inside, it has to be big enough for all of us to come and see it.
Right.
We'll have a party in the barn around your house.
Sounds pretty cool.
Rain or shine.
There you go.
Sounds really cool.
We'll have a hoedown.
A hootenanny. You ever been to a hootenanny?
I have not.
No.
Yeah, my mom used to go to hootenannies because we lived up in the mountains, and a hootenanny's got to be close to a hoedown. I think it is. I think it's just a big country get together of some sort. Gary's calling out Bethy on something here. Hang on, we got to do today a music and bow time. I think I have my word, Michael. If you're here, I don't know. Uh-oh.
Someone play on it again. Text comment to Gary.
Yes.
Okay.
Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, The Shark, Eurythmics, and Sweet Dreams are made of these. Bill and Cindy, the morning killer hits all day. It is 8:23. Your shark forecast, wind advisory, coastal flood advisory. Have to deal with that through today into tomorrow morning. Mostly cloudy and breezy today. High of around 70 for the coast, 77 inland. Winds gusting to 37 today. Showers breezy tonight, low of 40 for the coast, 34 inland. And winds gusting to 38. Tomorrow, a big difference as far as the temps are concerned. Sunny and breezy, looking at 46 along the coast and 51 along the beaches. We've got 62 in Windsor this morning, which is warm. 61 in Coinjack and 62 in Nags Head at 102.5 Shark. Time for Today in Music. It was 2016. Adele was number one on the US and the UK album charts with her third studio album called 25. The album was a massive commercial success, debuting at number one in more than 25 markets. She also won the 2017 Grammy Award for Album of the Year and Best Pop Vocal Album. 1984, Michael Jackson won a record 7 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year for Thriller, Record of the Year, and Best Rock Vocal Performance for Beat It. Pop vocal performance, the best one there, and best R&B performance and best R&B song for Billie Jean. What a year for Michael. And best recording for children for E.T., the Extraterrestrial. I didn't know he was involved in it, but evidently he was. 1970, Led Zeppelin played a gig in Copenhagen, and they had to change their name to the Knobs after Eva von Zeppelin, a relative of the airship designer, threatened to sue if the family name was used in that concert. So they buckled. They said we're just the Knobs. Now, 1970, Simon and Garfunkel started a 6-week run at the top of the singles chart with Bridge Over Troubled Water. And in 1959, the music industry phrase "with a bullet" originated on this day when Cashbox magazine first used a small red dot or a bullet next to songs that were moving rapidly up the record charts. Music birthdays today, it's one guy, country singer Jason Aldean, 47 years old today. And that is Today in Music. That means it is Bo time. It's. I think that was Bethy back there trying to do some type of Bojangles chicken. You could be a winner of a 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles. Just text the word birthdays, all one word, birthdays, BIRTHDAYS, to 252-441-1025. News and weather together within 10 minutes and more killer hits coming up.
It had to be Cindy.
Wendy, Cindy.
Okay, I'm entered.
Oh, you're in. Okay. All right. Well, let's catch up here.
What's
you guys-
bad is a lot of times I watch on my phone, so I can't text at the same time,
Right.
and so then I forget the word afterward.
All right, Gary, I won't text anymore, but hubby called.
Come on.
didn't know I was gonna be
some
on air?
people are attached to their wireless phones. It's just the way life is.
I
So he
leave-
would have been
I leave
upset if I
mine
didn't
at
answer
home.
his call.
I leave mine at home a lot.
My pet peeve of Mrs. Thomas, I leave mine turned down because of the notifications.
Yeah.
I'm hooked to, on Facebook, I'm hooked to 9 radio stations and 1, 2, 3, 4 other Facebook pages that I also manage, including my own personal one.
Mhm.
So there's that. Then there's my work email. Then there's my personal Gmail account. And then there's Instagram. And so my phone is dinging every 30 seconds. Boom, boom, bing,
Mhm.
bing. So
I put it on vibrate.
I don't
And
even-
then I've gotten to the point where I can't feel the vibrations. You know, I have too much fat.
Yeah, okay, I see what's going on there.
But
All
you see,
right.
if I don't answer my hubby's text or phone call, then he starts trying to find out where I am.
Okay, so that means he thinks something may be wrong.
Right. Like the one time when I was
Okay.
working here. Oh, bye, Gary.
All right, Gary. Sorry,
Bye.
I'm sorry you couldn't be here for this. I think this would have been a lot of fun to have you along too. We'll make it happen when you come down here. All right. Pickleball tournament. So yeah,
I think so.
they've got pickleball. They're all garage bands, Gary.
Oh.
They're all practicing. I'll hunt and sniff out a tournament for you.
There are plenty of tournaments here.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, they just built 2 courts over in the rec area.
Okay.
Area?
And senior games is going on right now, and I'm pretty sure pickleball is part
Pickleball's
of
a big part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a pickleball question. What kind of racket do you use?
that. A pickleball racket.
Okay. Is it wooden all the way through, or is it like a tennis ball?
It's like a
racket?
tennis ball racket, but
It's
I think
shaped a
it's
little different?
longer, kind of like
And
a racket
smaller.
ball.
Okay.
And small.
Yeah.
All right. And the ball itself, is it a tennis ball?
No, it's a wiffle ball.
Oh, it's a wiffle ball,
Yeah.
like the yellow
It's got
bat
little
and the-
holes.
Okay,
Yeah.
an actual wiffle ball. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd never seen it played. I
I've seen it bits and pieces.
but
That's
never
how I
paid,
know.
never paid attention.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
I've never played it myself.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, I don't feel like breaking a toe like Gary.
That's funny. All right, Gary, have a good day, buddy. That's for sure. Who else we got on here this morning?
We got Wendy. Who else?
But talking about missing
Lisa?
notifications and all that.
Yeah.
My son texted me last night at 9:24 going, hey, the trucks aren't back. We finished our training. If you want to come pick me up, fine. If you don't, that's fine. I
Right.
didn't see it till 10:30 last night.
That happens, and I tell Mrs. Thomas, she says, look, I tried to call you. So, well, at least every 5 minutes, I'm at least looking at my phone.
Unless I'm asleep.
Well, that's true. But even though, and I feel so attached to the world, even when I'm sleeping, I have it laying in the bedroom, turned up just a little bit. I figure, well, if they're blowing up my phone and something happened,
Yeah.
I would eventually wake up, So, but if not, I'm the only one in the house, and I wouldn't know for 2 hours that there was a big fire in Mans Harbor or something like that.
Make sure I win that chicken. I have never won in all these months. Thanks,
Oh,
Thanks, Bethy and Perrin.
all right. Let's see. Who are we
I
missing?
haven't won
Where's,
either, Floyd.
Where's Victoria? Was she on yesterday?
No, Victoria inboxed me and told me she's got to work voting today.
Oh, she's working
Oh,
elections
okay.
today.
So,
Yeah.
all right, that
They've been
explains it.
slow there too.
Yeah.
It's so funny with this group of friends we have here. When somebody's not here, you're like, where are they?
Yeah.
And it's just like missing that phone call. Are they okay?
Yeah.
What's going on? So,
It's kind of like, yeah, we miss Karen.
right.
Karen hadn't been on in a while.
Right. Wow. That's true.
So, and Mike hasn't. Mike
He was
says she's got other things going on, but he never elaborated.
Okay. Yeah, I think well,
So-
Mike changed jobs. There's something where he was working in the courthouse for a
Yeah.
while or something. So he was up early and out the door doing some things where he was missing part of us.
Yeah.
Part of our
Plus,
stuff.
he just had his surgery, his second surgery, I think.
Man, is that a part of getting old?
Yes.
I mean,
just wait, Bill. It gets worse.
Lucky for me, I think I've
But I had my surgery in my 30s. My back
Yeah.
surgery.
no. I
Oh,
had my
really?
Neck, when did I have my neck surgery?
Okay.
2012. I had my neck surgery.
But I can see the normal things that might happen. Might be a gallbladder or appendix.
Oh,
bleeding.
I had that done too.
I had my gallbladder.
I had that at age 42.
Really?
9 months after I had Brian.
Oh, the
On
gall-
Halloween.
The gall.
I know. On Halloween, no less.
I had mine when there was 13 inches of snow outside.
Oh, yikes!
Ooh,
So try driving to the
Yikes!
hospital in that.
yeah.
That is crazy.
I couldn't pick Brian up for 2 weeks.
Now, what were you saying about bad luck, Bill?
Oh, it's just something. I decided not to do it the last minute because
Oh, okay.
we were talking. We ended up talking quite a bit about some other stuff, and it's a time issue. I figured I'd save it for another time.
Oh,
we,
save it for tomorrow.
we
Okay.
can talk about it though, because hold on, where did it go? It's right here. You see my little grid of things that we do every morning, and we type all this stuff in here on our own. Pairing a little bit behind the
Yeah.
scenes here.
Yeah, because I was noticing you had Bill, you have Cindy.
Yeah.
Because I always wondered, how did Cindy know when to come in?
That's right. So this isn't always the word for word what we say, but it's the idea.
Yeah.
If something were happening where we had to depend on it word for word, we could do it like that. It's written to where it's not just bullet points. It's a little more than that. But it still leaves open, for comments that kind of come up during the conversation that might not have been there before. All right, so
Ad-lib.
1 in 5 people consider themselves to be unlucky. That's I don't know who does these polls out here, but I think the government's granting money because everybody's doing polls. Here are some of the unluckiest things that we think happen to us: stepping in dog poop.
Ugh.
That is kind of unlucky.
Yeah.
That's just it's stop everything and
Get it off.
get
your
it off your shoe.
Ugh.
Yeah, and if you're outdoors and away from something that could properly clean your shoe, you're looking for a patch of grass, or
Yeah.
suddenly you
A
look
curb.
like the dog that just did it. Spilling something on yourself.
I do that all the time.
I hate, or having somebody spill something on you. Same
Yeah.
thing. It's a drag. It's a change of a shirt or pants. How about, and this is, if you live in Dare County on the bypass and you have to take it to work or home more than 5 or 6 miles, you know exactly what this is like. Hitting every red light.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are 5-minute lights. Some of them are long lights, Flat tire. That's unlucky,
But
and you might know how to do it, but
Yeah.
it might have been so long since you used your jack.
Well, down here, I mean, everything just gets on there nice and tight with the weather and everything. It's hard to
like
get stuff out.
Loctite. Yeah, you're right.
and then when you try to do it, say on the side of the road, there's so much sand
Sure.
that it just sinks. The jack just sinks into
Or
the
it
sand.
happens during a storm.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. Or on a freeway. I
And
had
the
to
next
change a
one
tire
happens.
beside the.
Then the next one
Um,
happens.
A car drives by and splashes you with water while you're changing your flat tire. I would begin to think something's wrong then. Just simply losing at a game or a contest, or
Well, see, I'm not good at anything, so
it
losing
doesn't hurt
You
you.
win
No.
here.
Well, every now and then.
Yeah. Okay. You go to a restaurant explicitly to go get the prime rib or whatever it is on your menu.
And it's sold out.
Yeah, they don't have it.
That happened to me. We went up to a restaurant here on Wednesdays. They sell fried chicken.
Uh-huh.
It starts at 5. We got there at 5:30. They were all sold out, the fried chicken.
That's crazy. Wow. Getting caught in the rain with no umbrella.
That's my favorite, though.
You
Yeah.
you're already wet. There's not much more you can do about it except laugh it off.
I like puddle
And
jumping.
at that point, and try to enjoy it for what it is.
Mhm.
My knees are getting bad, so I can't.
I gotta take care of my knees. I gotta jump with Bean. I gotta teach him how to puddle jump.
How long do you have Bean and Nicole?
Well, no, Nicole's coming down, and then I go up and see Bean.
Okay, I got you.
So not this Friday. Next Friday we leave to go
Oh.
up there, and I see him on Saturday. His birthday's on Friday.
Oh, really?
He'll
Okay.
be 2.
Oh my goodness, 2 years old. That's quick.
Having
Man, oh man,
moves quick, doesn't it? Time.
it does.
It needs to
Yeah.
stand still for a bit.
Just a little bit. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I used to say that when Brian was young.
Well, I feel
Right.
old with my daughter having
all
a
right,
kid
so
now.
Foy wants to win that chicken too.
The 5th Street light is so long.
Oh no, the Fifth Street, like, no, dang it.
No, the Collington light is
Um,
long.
They used to call it the red apple light,
Yeah.
you know, but it's not a red apple.
No,
anymore.
it's
it's
Circle
it's
K.
a Circle K.
Yeah. I always called it the Collington light because it's Collington
Cause it's
Road.
Collington, yeah, that's true. I got you there.
Yeah. And I
Let's
used
do
to live back in Collington.
Did you really? I did
Yeah.
too in the 80s.
Did you?
Yeah. I used to we used to have a trailer in Miss Partridge's trailer park right before the first bridge
Ah, okay.
over on the left.
I
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then they decided to buy another trailer behind Billy's Seafood when they had the trailer park there. So we
Okay.
had 2 trailers in Collington.
Right.
We had one in Kitty Hawk Village,
Gotcha.
and then we had the cottage,
Cool.
which Mama and Daddy were renting out.
Mm.
And where did you live in Collington?
In the harbor, you went
Okay.
through the gate, turned left,
Okay.
and
That's Harbor View, isn't it?
yeah, and you wound back. It goes like this for a long time,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then takes a hard turn right, and then there's a couple of
Hills.
hills, and on the flat, I lived on the inside, not near the canal. I could see the canal, but it's like 2 or 3 houses pushed up against the trees there, and then the road goes back this way and back up over another hill.
I lived all the way back towards the end.
Really?
My first time here, yeah. When
Oh,
I
wow.
started living here,
Okay.
I lived there for 5 months before I bought and became a local.
I loved Collington when I lived there.
Um,
I didn't mind the drive. The older I get, I can understand driving at night in the rain or something like that. That
Well,
would be
they
a
don't
real
have
pain.
the what are they? The lines on the pavement
Yeah.
aren't.
They
Can't
cannot
see them right now.
Yeah. because according to guy who works for the paving company,
Mhm.
he told me one night that even with duck, they've got to wait till the temperature. DOT will not let them market until the temperature is at least 50 degrees, I think he said, constantly because
Okay.
of the paint.
We might never
Alright.
see that.
It's got to be
July
at least 50
4th.
degrees.
Yeah, really.
So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I've seen a lot of folks
I
comment
had a
about
boss that lived when you went up the hill on
Mhm.
Harbor View, over on the right, on the hill,
Okay,
the first house on the hill.
gotcha.
Yeah, some of those hills on
Yeah.
that side, like going down, you're like looking, make sure no one's coming up.
Right, definitely.
So,
Well, thank you guys for the coffee.
You only have
Thank-
one more day without Cindy. Well,
I know she'll be back on
hopefully.
Friday.
hopefully
yeah,
one day.
hopefully, yes.
Everybody, I'm gonna give out Cindy's phone number tomorrow, and I want you guys to call her at like 5 a.m. tomorrow and remind her not to miss her flight
And not get stuck in traffic.
and not get stuck in
We
traffic.
just hope there's no storms down there that are going to delay her.
Oh, yeah, well, Florida and thunderstorms. That's like every
given.
day.
That's
You
a
know, it
given.
really is. So,
That's like in the summertime here.
mhm,
You know,
yeah.
Can I go to the
It
beach today? Nope.
wait 5
Windy.
minutes, it'll change.
What did Wendy did a comment and I can't see it.
Yeah, it shows up on my computer as a
Question.
looks like a
That's
looks
in
like
a
a AAA battery. Really can't tell. So, well, thank you guys for showing up. That was a pleasant surprise. It really is. And just to let you guys know, the door's always open for any of you that do this, that want to stop by sometime. It's always open for you. Okay, just make sure you smell good. That's all we ask. And these two ladies are smelling nice this morning. They really are, definitely. All right, so Gary's gone, Mike's out, Lisa and Foy
And Wendy.
and Wendy and whoever else was on
Tracy.
here. Tracy was in here. And okay, all right. And there's some that just sit and they don't ever talk. They just watch us and listen, which is just fine too. There's no problem with that. All right, we're gonna wink and wave. Everybody, you guys have a good one, and we'll do it again tomorrow. It'll be Thursday Day. It's going to be colder, so keep that jacket in the closet. Don't put it away too far. You're going to need it again tomorrow.
Bye, Wendy.